The 35 Cinema on Fremont Street is bringing back the classic feeling of movie-going. And guess what? Right now, it's the only theater in the world that is a film-only revival house currently open. And that's why we sent out our own Mike Davis to the 35 Cinema this morning to learn more. What's going on, Mike?
Guys, I'm getting that warm feeling all over my body. I just love being in a movie theater. You got your popcorn. It's so great to be back. The 35 Cinema here on Fremont Street inside the Nerd is bringing back that lovely classic feeling that we all remember so much and hold dear to our heart about movies. And John Lohman with the 35 Cinema, you know, you're doing something incredible here. You told me something off screen that I got to say right now. Yeah. Get this, guys. This is a film projector, right? Okay, this is the only movie theater in the entire world, let me say that again, the entire world, where you have a movie film projector in the theater and you're watching it simultaneously. John, how did you come up to do that?
Well, I've been trying to do this for 20 plus years, and it's just something I've always wanted to do, bring the classics back to the theater on film. Digital's fine, but it's just the feel of actual film is completely separate than the actual.
And let's really reiterate that, because normally the reason why this is the only one in the world, you know, normally you would see this film projector up in a booth. You know, when you're sitting in a movie theater, you look up, and in the booth is the film projector. So does this cause does this infringe on the movie experience having this here and the screen? How does it work?
Not too much, because the fact where it adds a little bit to it. It's like it adds a little more nostalgic to it, you know, feeling. Kind of like when we were in like school, when you actually have the 16mm projector in the background, you actually heard it. It's that kind of feel. It's just a different situation. It's like that. It's not like anything else in the world. And we brought something out of the projection booth. We brought it so people can actually see the mechanics of the projector and everything. I mean, it's not like just going to a video projector and pushing a button. It takes time and effort to actually.
And that's why I think this is great for so many people. It's great for people who geek out on filmmaking and cinema and all that stuff. And it's also just a great date night activity. Tonight you're playing The Shining and what else?
Yeah, Alien and Shining.
And where can people go for tickets?
Tickets can be bought here at the box office, or you can buy them online.
All right, John, thank you so much, guys. Coming up, we're going to be talking to Lisa Wilcox from A Nightmare on Elm Street 4. Pretty exciting stuff. Plus, we're also going to be seeing a little bit more of the behind the scenes of how this all works. So I'll toss it back to you guys in the studio. I'm going to sit down and have some popcorn.
Awesome. Enjoy that popcorn, Mike. We can't wait to see more. We'll see you in a little bit. Okay, let's check back in with Mike Davis now. This morning, he's getting back to that old classic movie feel at the 35 Cinema. Mike, what are you going to be showing us now?
Yeah, guys, you know, it's just so exciting. I still can't get over that this is the only movie theater. This is the only place in the entire world where you have the movie theater, the screen, and the film projector all in the same room. It's pretty extraordinary. And this is really a film revival house. It's the only one in Nevada that's really using film instead of anything digital. And now we're here with Lisa Wilcox. Now, Lisa, you know, you're an actress. You were in A Nightmare on Elm Street 4. You were with my favorite person ever, Will Ferrell, and Men Seeking Women. I got to ask you about that. But let me ask you first about the 35 Cinema. You, as having a background, being an actress in this industry, how important is it, just from an emotional standpoint, for us to just get back in movie theaters and watching movies this way?
Well, this is what I grew up on. I grew up on 35mm and 70mm and whatnot, and there's so many that never had the experience to do so. There's nothing like that sound of the theater, of the projector. It's wonderful.
And for kids, you know, because there's a lot of people out there who've never experienced anything like this. It's only been digital. It's almost like, you know, vinyl. You know, I never really used vinyl ever. So when younger people come to see this, what do you think they're going to get a kick out of this?
They will. Now, we are at the Nerd, so there's a bar, so it is allowed here 21 years older and up. But that's still kids over 21, right? Who've never had the experience before. There's really nothing like it. You'll probably get addicted to this.
See,
You'd be like, a movie won't sound the same unless you hear that click, 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 that projector.
It's very fascinating. A couple last things. One, you guys are going to be doing a lot beyond just the movie experience, because there's going to be writers, directors, actors coming in, and you're going to be, Lisa, the person who's really conducting those interviews. Tell us about that. When is that going to be coming?
Oh my gosh, I am so excited to meet, because I fan out over celebrities too, you know. So anyway, for instance, Jaws, we're going to have some people here, and there'll be Q&A. You come into the theater, you get to meet the actors, writers, directors of many, many, many films that will be happening.
It's a really intimate experience. And now John is going to put this together, because guess what? I just want to see. He's threading the film. We're going to see this. John, you're ready to go. I want to see this happen. All right. Let's see this. Whoa. Okay, this is a new experience for me. Oh, no. Lisa, it was great talking with you guys in the 35 Cinema, Fremont Street. I got to grab my Diet Coke, my popcorn, sit down. John, great spending time with you. Everybody back in the studio, bye-bye, because I just got to do this now.
Mike, that is so cool. Have fun, my friend.